Pop, pop. Whoops.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga indeed. Thank you so much, Neil. Deborah, Qapla, Ezri Dax, as we might remember her from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And welcome to a very special episode of, well, actually, it's not really a special episode of my show. Welcome to our Parks and Recreation 2020 reunion. We are going to be watching in a half hour. The 2020 reunion show of Parks and Rec begins on NBC in the Eastern time zone. So if you can stream or watch, you should be doing so. I've got it in the background, but of course, I'm going to actually make it even a little bit more harder to see because this is not a replacement for watching the show. This is for commentary on the show. So I'm actually going to increase the static a little bit because, frankly, that's just a little too clear. That's where we there we go. Well, we'll put in a number 125. It's always been a good number. So welcome everybody, and actually at 8 p.m., which is right about now, NBC is showing a preview episode of the reunion. They're going to look back at all of the memories. Yes, the original cast are back with an all new story. But first, the Paley Center salutes Parks and Rec. Very cool. Anyway, let me get to the chat. Go team. Yes, 5 years ago we said goodbye to them. Okay. 47 Yorktown was here early, and I sent him over to PJ's stream. Actor says only sees Uncle Paulie there. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, if there's an EA game you've been wanting, they have a sale up to 70% off. Some are 80% off. Going on Origin, where some of the $20 games are $3 plus tax. Got a game that was $29 for just $4.49. Josh Street, it will be a cold day in hell before I buy a game from EA or Origin again. After they screwed me on SimCity 2013, what a disaster of a game. They can go F themselves, and I hope they all lose their jobs. I mean, the people who are innocent, if there are any, then I hope they get new ones. But EA, I'm done. Dead to me. Dead to me. Okay, how far are they fallen from the Sega Genesis days where they had Desert Strike and Jungle Strike and Urban Strike and a whole other bunch of EA Sports games. F them good. But thank you for notifying everyone, Josh Street. And you put in a link to them. Thomas never watched or cared about this show. Welcome, Thomas. Why, thank you for hanging out. Well, we got 44 watching until I went on an EA. I am on live chat, Mama Pray. Till I went on a tirade about EA Sports. Josh Street says, Thomas, you wanting Uncle Paulie to be sent to you door in Anti-Tracker's office for wanting too much, for not watching Mama Pray Family Reunion. This is not the Mama Pray Family Reunion. Thomas survived several Bird of Prey family member visits. That's true. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Mama Pray, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Mountains of Elysium. And Hector is on my side, says, EA, Origin, you will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Bird must be cautious. I agree. The Swanson pyramid. God's way of determining who is right and who is poor. Ron Swanson, the best character on this series. Chris Pratt, the second best at the time. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to Sassy, Chaser of Cats, Eater of Cookies, Stalker of Cardinals, Defiler of Cushions, and Scourge of the Squirrels. Aroo, thank you. Mountains of Elysium. Sassy is, of course, the family beagle. So she aroos from time to time. Josh Street says, Hector, at least they're having a big blowout sale. Yeah, probably they're selling everything cheap because they're going to shut down the servers tomorrow and all the games will be useless. I wouldn't put it past them. John, the former peasant, says, hi, welcome, John. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Multi-Gunman says, first, I don't know about that. Fran Gaming 1 is here. Qapla, Fran Gaming 1, you're a new name. Welcome to the chat. John, the former peasant, says, I've never watched Parks and Rec. Wow. Guys, this was a great show when it was on. Actor says, I only saw snippets of the show. April rules. Ron drools. Wow, Hector. I liked April and Ron. Not Enron. Enron. And I got a super chat from EA donated $1. Electronic Arts. We are still loyal Kurogans. And we'll still rip people off like you ordered. Love you, Bird of Prey. Wow, EA is not a Kurogan company, I can tell you that. Tubian is here. It says Mountains of Elysium and Chaser of Ghosts, maybe. Multi-Gunman is here. Hello, Multi-Gunman. He's banning Thomas Potts. It's going good, Multi-Gunman. Hope you are good. Josh Street is lying, saying no sound from Bird, but we can hear what sounds like Sassy trying to hold a pillow over someone screaming. Julia Hornback, applaud, Julia. Something good to come out of quarantine. I agree, Julia. I am very much looking forward to tonight. Welcome to the stream. Josh Street, hashtag free Esri. Esri is perfectly free. You can go on Cameo and you can, get her to have her say something for you. John, the former president, says, ha, sound. Multi-Gunman says, that was great. Esri for the win. Yes. Thomas Bond says, Bird, Prey 5, Karoga. Listen, okay, she did good for someone who'd never pronounced these things before. Number one sci-fi. Qapla, number one sci-fi. Hello from the hospital. Number one, I am so glad you're here. I hope you're feeling at least a little bit better today. We are all with you, my friend. Josh Street says, Thomas, that was Sassy trying to turn Bird into Orphan Bites. Sassy is a good dog. Let's get that straight. Hector says, I don't have NBC. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Hector. NBC, not nuclear biological chemical. I think it stands for what? National Broadcasting Corporation? It's the Peacock. You need to find the Peacock, Hector. VPN, maybe, to NBC.com. I'm not sure. The Multi-Gunman says Thomas Potts banned again. Admiral Saval's in the house. Yo, Admiral. Not Ryan Johnson says hello on Qapla. LDG Pixels is blowing a kiss. Hopefully that's to someone else. But welcome, LDG. Multi-Gunman says not Ryan Johnson. Hi and welcome. Wesley Crusher says Bird of Prey, son of a bitch. I missed a lot. Wesley, I only begun 4 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago? 8 minutes ago. Multi-Gunman confirmed. Bird loves EA. False. Cinnabon Bunny is here. Hello, Cinnabon Bunny. Wesley Crusher says Bird of Prey. Greetings, Mama Prey, Sizzle Prey, Sassy Prey, and Baby Prey. Thank you, Wesley. For those who are just getting here, we are waiting. The episode begins at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, approximately 20 minutes from now. In the meantime, I'll be reading some comments. And once the episode actually begins, if you want me to read your comment, please start your message with @BirdoPrey5, and I will do my best to get to it. Although since I'm watching a live show, I have to wait till commercials. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, greetings. I just read that. Mountains of Elysium says, stop sitting on the fence, Bird of Prey, and tell us what you really think of EA. EA is one of the worst companies in the world. Like below Monsanto. Josh Street says, is Bird of Prey on live chat? I am. Thank you, Josh Street. The Multi-Gunman says, Bird of Prey, you had a Sega Genesis as a kid, teenager? Yes, I did. So did I. You went up several notches in my book. Thank you, I guess. Wesley says, Bird of Prey is a tyrant. Listen, I apologize for nothing. Harrison Bell says, you're going to have to show up on the stream. No, Harrison, that would get my channel deleted by YouTube. It's going to be basically what you see behind me. The goal is that you have your own source of the stream. Hopefully, NBC.com, you can stream there. I believe Peacock is open. You might be able to get it from Peacock for free. And if you're in the United States, for sure, you can just put the TV on Channel 4. At least in the Eastern and Central, not in Channel 4, on NBC. If you're in New York, NBC is Channel 4, but, in the Eastern and Central time zones, it's going to be starting in 20 minutes. Wesley says, I read that. Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Bird of Prey, Mo Prey, Sassy. Long live Turtistan. That is bad news. Jacob Rees says, are you going to show it? No, Jacob, I cannot. It's going to be basically just the static you see now, and I will be talking about it as what goes on, but I can't show the stream. That would be against copyright. Mac10 YQB says, hi, everybody. Big, dirty, infected handshake from the Swanson's worst nightmare. French Canada. Ha, 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 ha. Mac10, if Alexander comes, we'll have 2 French Canadians. You're welcome. Vile Mike says, howdy, folks. On a smoke break. Can't stay long. Well, welcome, Vile. Wesley, Bird of Prey, my dog doesn't go aroo. My dog barks like normal. If your dog was a hound dog, aroo would be normal. But I understand. Not all dogs are hound dogs. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to Fan Gaming. Welcome to the channel. You don't have to be crazy, but it helps. Hey, it's me, Bree. Are you going to show the special? I can't show it live. I'll just be doing the static in the background. Sorry. Vile Mike says, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've never watched this show. I passed the first episode. I just did not find it funny. It takes a little bit to grow on you, Vile, I'll admit. It takes a bit. Just like The Office took a bit. And to be honest, I do think The Office is the funnier show. But it's not terrible. Hey, Ron just pulled out a pliers. And he's pulling out his own tooth. There he goes. Right at the conference table. People ran out. And he's like, what are we talking about? Recycling? That was hysterical. Josh Street says, free #1 sci-fi fan. I agree. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings to #1. And for those who don't know, #1 is battling the virus. He is in the hospital, and we all wish him the very, very best. Wesley says, Multi-Gunman, I still have my 2 Sega Genesises. Sega Genesises? Genocide? I think the proper term is Sega Genocide. Mountains of Elysium says, hashtag free anti. That we can get behind. Vile Mike says, I am looking for the Peacock, but Sci-Fi Nation does not send the suit for DJ yet. That is true. DJ is going to wear a peacock suit. Wesley says, #1 sci-fi greetings. Mountains of Elysium says, Mark Talk was a changeling. Mountains of Elysium says, Wesley, yes, you're a good man, Wes. We are brothers of the Genesis. I've still got mine too. I sold mine, but then I bought another one. Josh reads his NBC is where DJ works in his peacock furry suit. Actor says, Vile Mike, same, did that an hour ago. Wesley Crusher says, Multi-Gunman, I still have all the games. Hey, it's me, Bree. Doesn't the special start at 8? No, right now they're just doing memories of the show. 8:30 starts the special. So we still got 15 minutes. Where are we? #1 sci-fi bird of prey. When are you going to release me from the hospital? #1, if I had the power to release you from the hospital, I would have. But I think it's best for everybody if you stay there until you're out of danger or you feel like you're well enough to leave. Josh Reed says, when you say bird of prey 5 times fast in a dark room, Sassy will show up at your door with Mama Prey and her home cooking. That might be true. Multi-Gunman says, bird of prey, peacock, language, bird, language. Wow. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings, have not yet seen you here before. Mocktan, welcome to Mayhem. You don't have to be crazy, but it helps. Josh says, did anyone have the bird of prey stream? Go to this stream, no longer available to the second. Huh, no, that's interesting. Multi-Gunman says, all French Canadians are banned. No, Multi-Gunman. We're not going to ban all French Canadians. Thomas says, Alexander isn't Canadian. That's true. He is Quebecan. Actor says, Sassy gives the Hound of Bakersville a run for his money. And Josh says, Thomas is right. Alexander is French Carogan. Multi-Gunman says, Thomas Spotsweed, send him back to France, but they don't want him either. Wisely says, bird of prey, my 2 dogs are Husky Labrador mixes. That's cool. Huskies are not the smartest animals. I will say that. I had a friend who had a husky as a kid. We thought the dog ran away. It turned out he got stuck behind his shed for a day and a half. 47 Yorktown says, bird of prey, I'm a French Canadian. Oui, Mazur. Oh, oui, 47 Yorktown. You are welcome. Mountains of Elysium says, hey, it's McBree. Greetings. Welcome. You're not seen you in the chat before. Yeah, we got some new names tonight. Some presumably some Parks and Rec people. But I guess since I broke the news that we're not actually watching the episode live because I don't want to get my channel struck, a lot of people have left. But that's fine. Hopefully they haven't downvoted the stream too much. Viles is number one sci-fi. Hope you get better, man. Indeed. Multi-God Band says 47 Yorktown Band. The Multi-God Band says, Wesley, I missed that comment. I might have the games too. I still have my games too. How many do you have? Wesley says, Bird of Prey. My girlfriend loves this show. I just like Chris Pratt. That's cool, Wes. I love how Chris Pratt in this show, as a joke, said that in 5 years from now, what's that? He's going to get called to play in Jurassic Park 4. Sure, Steven Spielberg, I'll play. He was joking. And then what was it? Chris Pratt stars in Jurassic Park 4, well, Jurassic World. Right about the time he was pretending it was happening in his career in this show. That was hilarious. That Chris Pratt, who played the idiot, he played the idiot in this show. I mean, there's no question about it. He plays the office idiot. He becomes the mega movie star 5 years later. He's the biggest name in movies for a time. Brian says, are we able to watch it here? I am sorry, Brian. The best we can do is the static behind me, because if I showed any more, it would get a copyright strike. So the goal is to hopefully you guys find your own stream of it on NBC.com or some other means. This is more for commentary and reactions. 47 Yorktown says, Multi-Gunman, c'est la vie. Wesley says, number one sci-fi, feel better soon. Indeed. Multi-Gunman says, still banned. Wesley's Multi-Gunman, maybe 20 games. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Birdo Prey in chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. LB says, anyone have any idea how to watch this in the UK? I do not. Is Peacock available in the UK? Is Peacock available in the UK? Peacock will be exclusive to USA for now, but Sky customers in the UK are supposed to get Peacock eventually. Damn it. How to watch. Let's see if we can get this. Parks and Recreation reunion in UK. How to watch it for free. Okay, anywhere. One of the most popular episodes, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Shown entirely remotely. As with Poland. Okay, but how do we do it? For free in the US. If you have Sling TV, you can watch it free. Sling TV is another great value streaming service. Its ongoing happy hour promotion goes better than a free trial. Lets you watch primetime TV every night without paying a penny or handing over your credit card details. Every channel featured a $30 a month Sling bundles available to watch for free from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern in select cities. This includes NBC. So if you got Sling TV, if you're able to get it, you don't have to give them a credit card. As we've explained, anyone in the U.S. will likely be able to find it and watch, but elsewhere it's not quite as simple. As a charity event is an NBC exclusive, anyone who is in America is currently abroad won't air it simultaneously in places like UK, Canada, blah, 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 blah. We know that this is not a likely scenario for many due to coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. Fortunately, there is a solution in the form of VPN. So you basically, you're going to need a VPN. You're going to need a VPN to watch it from outside the USA, unfortunately. But if you are in the USA or you have a USA IP address, then you can go to Sling TV. You can just watch. You can watch it at Sling TV. You don't need to sign up for an account. It is perfectly accessible via Sling TV. And there is a link as to how to watch it. Number one says, Bird of Prey, I heard the doctor saying you're planning on having me held here for a long time and my room is padded now. The padding is just for extra protection. Number one, just extra protection. Don't worry about it. Mountains of Elysium says, Brian, greetings, welcome to channel. Not showing it due to copyright, that's true, but we'll be reacting. And Bird of Prey just says what I spent ages typing. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mountains of Elysium. Vile Mike says, number one sci-fi, hope you have a nice sponge bath from a sexy single nurse and everyone else have a good insert relevant time period here. Stay healthy. Later, folks. But Vile, number one sci-fi, I believe is married. So I don't think that's going to go over well if that happens. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, White Hulk. What? Hulks are Huskies are very smart dogs. Stubborn but smart. Your friend's dog must have been hit in the head or something. Wow. Wesley, Bird of Prey, a stream of the show. We don't need no stinking stream. And Wesley says, Peacock sounds dirty. So we are now 5 or 6 minutes from the beginning of the show. And we've got April and Chris Pratt visiting the Grand Canyon. It's such a beautiful place. Where's all the faces of the presidents? That's not the Grand Canyon. He was the idiot. Sorry, Chris Pratt was the idiot. Amy says, if you're lucky, you love what you do. And the people you work with become your friends and your family. Some people would say that was a unhealthy work environment. We got a State Farm commercial. Geometric says, yo dogs, can't wait for the Parks and Rec show. But I'm having trouble finding NBC channel on my Spectrum. If you go to spectrum.com, you can probably get a channel lineup. It's probably one of the lower numbers. It's probably between 2 and 11. Most networks are. Also, if you have or you can get to sling.com, they are showing prime time for absolutely free. You don't need a credit card. You don't need anything for Sling TV. And I think it's sling.tv. I'm not sure the exact URL. But you Google it. You can watch it there if you want to stream it. It's going to be on in 5 minutes, Willie T. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I can't show it live on my stream because of copyright. But if you're anywhere in the United States, you can get it on either NBC directly or on Sling TV for absolutely free. You don't need a credit card. You just go to Sling TV. They're doing their prime time absolutely free during this current pandemic. And you can just watch. If you're outside the U.S., you will need a VPN and a U.S. IP address to use Sling TV, unfortunately. This is a USA exclusive, but there are ways around it. But if you haven't started working on it already, it's probably not going to happen in time. but I'm sure it will be available to show soon internationally. Mountains of Elysium says, Bird of Prey, I have to go. We'll watch tomorrow and have a conference call in the morning. So I need to look composed and innocent as possible when explaining what I've been up to with the senior managers. Take care, Mountains of Elysium. Thank you for dropping in. Wesley says, you heard it here, people. Bird of Prey doesn't want non-Americans to watch the show. That is not what I said. That is not what I said at all. I'm just saying that it's harder for non-Americans because of I don't know, everything on TV should broadcast all over, all the time. Any minute it will be starting. The Voice, I don't watch that. Here it is. No, this is still the last scene of the Remembrance episode. This was the final episode. Andy Dwyer, Chris Pratt. Jerry's last day. Rob Lowe's last day. But we'll see him as Derulio in the Orville. Little less blue than in the Orville. Wesley says a lot of new people today. Yes, Wes. But I think most of them are looking for a way to watch the show. Unfortunately, I can't give them the actual stream, but I can tell them how to get it. Hopefully that's enough. Multi-Government says, get the F off my stream, you dirty F. No, that's not what I said. That is fake news. That is total fake news, Multi-Gun Man. Owen says, will there be there anywhere to stream the reunion episode in Canada? Owen, it would appear you would need a VPN. However, you should try going to Sling TV and see if you can watch it. I'm not sure if Canadians can see Sling TV or not. Sling TV is just sling.com. Okay, it's literally just sling.com, and it's happy hour across America, and join every day for free from 5 p.m. to midnight. So you can just watch it right now on sling.com. I don't know if Canadians are part of it. They say America. That could mean North America, or it could just mean the U.S. Any minute. No, they just wrapped up the series. Get involved. They're saying their goodbyes. This was the series finale episode. They've got clips from it. Jerry's on the roof. Oh my God, Jerry is strapped to the roof. The Parks and Rec special begins now. NBC presents. That's it. Just press that. Shit. I got to refresh the page. Well, that's pretty stupid, NBC. Why would you make me refresh? He's in Switzerland. Nope 2012. He's wearing a Nope 2012 shirt. A one-time special to raise money for people hurt by the virus. Oh, this isn't the show yet. So this is all going to feedingamerica.org, Parks and Rec. If you go to that website, feedingamerica.org/Parks and Rec, to donate if you can. He's not heard about the virus. A Parks and Recreation special starring Amy Poehler, Rashida Jones, Ozzy Azanari, Nick Offerman, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Pratt, that's an easy name, Adam Scott, Jim O'Hare, Retta, and Rob Lowe. Very cool. April 2020, City of Pawnee, Indiana. Wow, he's not doing well. Congressman. How are you? She knows the shirt. It worries her. He's cleaning the house. He's getting dizzy from cleaning supplies. He homeschooled the kids, but they don't learn anything. He had the most amazing idea. Do you remember this guy? He says, oh no. Oh my God, his books and his whole nonsense. Tons of Ghosts and Sire and the Claymation movie. Amy looks almost like 7 of 9 right now. Did you put all the caps back on the cleaning supplies? Wow. She has to start the phone tree. Just hang in there. He's going to start writing a story. ID blocked. Ron Swanson. She calls someone and then someone else calls someone. This is the system. Ron's system. We talk far less than that. Oh, we send a photo to prove that we're okay. I have to watch out for their mental and emotional health. And he picked up a liquor bottles. He comes up here to hunt meat. He built up a 12-year supply of venison jerky. She'll probably have to get her incisors sharpened. And Ron says he's been practicing social distancing since he's 4 years old. Like many of us, Ron. Like many of us. She volunteered for a bunch of committees she created. Ron knew it. She's chairing all the committees. It's every girl's dream. She's only getting 2 hours sleep instead of her usual 4. She put oatmeal on her fingernails because she thought it was nail polish. Ron's got to call Gary. He called April. He says Satan's niece. And he put all their stuff in garbage bags and they put on the first 5 things she pulls out. Why are you in another room? Are you quarantining? Yes, no, kind of. He locked himself in the shed. He can't let himself out. This is Burt Macklin, FBI, doesn't need anybody to need him to help him escape. He's been in there 2 days. He's pretty hungry. Ron is going to go now. He said, suppose you should call Gary. He said, no freaking way we're calling Gary. They called Andrew Dwyer and Ann Perkins. Why are you guys not together? Chris, did you lock yourself in the shed? That's pretty common. Actually, Andy. Anne has gone back to work as a nurse. Says an abundance of caution. She is isolating the southeast part of the house while the kids and him are in the northwest. She's just helping with outpatient care. Chris is donating blood 4 times a week. Andy is stuck. The CDC asked him to donate because his red blood cells are so big you can see them with the naked eye. And his blood type is just positive. He's a super healer. April says, gotta go. Remember, gotta throw all your jewelry in a ditch in the backyard. One of you's got to call Gary now. Oh, Amy said, Leslie said that she misses their beautiful voice and face, and they both looked at her. She misses Anne. Chris is a real trooper. He's doing everything with the kids. How's he exercising? They had a Stairmaster. It's just a smooth ramp. Oh, they called Tom Harford. You're not in Bali. His book tour got canceled. Uh-oh, it's buffering. Wait, is that part of the buffering is that part of the show or is that actual buffering? Son of a bitch. I don't know if this is NBC buffering or the show. Okay. Okay, it continued. She hasn't been on the phone tree in a week. Entrepreneurial ideas. Double-breasted pajamas. Protective mask with other people's teeth. That's weird. Lasagna. It's also toilet paper. He might be going a little stir crazy. Isn't it weird? Time has no meaning anymore. A clock with dials that just move randomly. Nobody's calling Gary. I'm not calling Gary, he says. No, he's not in Bali. Joe's good. School's online. He's teaching from home. Orville Nation is here. The man is a saint. The job is impossible. And every teacher deserves a brand new Mercedes after this, he says. Everybody's been pulling at Gary. Now there's Gary. Amy came on. Fuck Amy. Leslie came on. She thought it was an emergency meeting. Oh, he had to cancel the annual Pawnee part linking. He just put on a dog mask. You're literally a dog with a dog filter on your head. No, Jesus. Yes. Like you can see the screen too. It's clearly not better. I can do a media blitz and remind people about official health guidelines. Now he's anti-tracker's emoji. He's the anti-tracker emoji. Oh, it's got the stink lines and the flies and everything circling his face. Is that a real filter you can get? And there we go. There's a commercial break. Anti-tracker, no, you just made a special appearance in the Parks and Rec. You just made a special appearance in the Park and Rec reunion show. They had the big anti-tracker emoji with the flies and the stink lines circling around Gary's head. Bird needs to finish up so I can do your stream. Anti-tracker, just start your stream. This is going to go on for another 16 minutes. At least. Let me go back to the comments. I'm sorry that I can't read them all. I can't read them all. David Strider says, dude, TF. If you're looking to watch it, go to sling.com. If you're in the United States, it's free. Bruh, this is the biggest effing ripoff. I'm sorry. I'll give you a full refund. Oh, wait. It didn't cost you anything. Ash is, where can we watch if we don't have cable? Yes, you go to sling.com, Ash. If you're still here, go to sling.com. It is free if you're in the United States. And if you're not in the United States, you need an American IP for a VPN. That's just the way it is. Geometric says his guy found it. Very cool. Does anyone know the channel with Val? I don't know who that is. Caleb Green says cable. Orville Nation is lolling. Welcome, Orville Nation. Great stream on Orville Nation earlier. Rico Anderson. Rico E. Anderson. Great Mocklin. Great sci-fi guy. Great actor all around. Wesley says, see new people. This is the channel's a lot of fun. Isn't that right? It is, Wesley. Although I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be upset that they can't watch the actual episode. We had the same problem with Game of Thrones. And Big Bang Theory. But Jocelyn, no, this is just reactions too. But if you go to sling.com, you can watch it live if you're in the United States. Agnes's Bird seems to be having lots of fun. I am. Anti-Tracker says, no, I'm not done. When is the I Love Lucy 2020 reunion? Asks Hector. They'll do it one day. It'll be all CGI, but they'll do it. And Lucy is going to be the one with the job, and Ricky's going to be staying home. Oh, look, Anti-Tracker made sure to say hi to Thomas Potts. Oh, no, Thomas said it first. Number one sci-fi says Anti-Tracker Bird of Prey 5 has me in a padded room. Jeff Franklin says, what the heck? What the heck? I don't have him in a padded room. That's fake news. You are welcome, Orville Nation. I quite enjoyed it. Welcome to At Home with Joan. Today's guest, former Pawnee Caution councilwoman, Deputy Director of the Department of the Interior, Leslie Knope. Some kind of assistant director. And Ben Wyatt, he's also a congressman. Thank you, Berto Prey 5, for the donation. He's congressman in quotes. Ben Wyatt, congressman in quotes. Her hair is all messed up. She says, Oh, she's trying to sing. Leslie and I just want to make sure people are focusing on their mental health. Jeff Franklin, I'm reacting to the Parks and Rec 2020 reunion special. She accused Jennifer Lopez of stealing her look. She got quite a back and forth with her attorney. Just look around. She's surrounded by friends. They're all dolls. Her EGOT. That's it for today. Oh, she's drinking. Oh, it's the other guy, his friend. No, he's searching for a musk that also repels and eradicates any and all viruses. The cure, proven to kill anything it comes in contact with. Because every animal that tasted, smelled, or ingested it died. He said, what are viruses but little animals? No, it shouldn't be tested by. Just listen to Dennis Feinstein. He knows what's best. Miracle cure. Don't listen to doctors. Wow. Welcome to Your Herd with Perd. Perd is the host of You Heard with Perd. Two people, also his guests, Department of the Interior, Leslie Knope, and Congressman Ben Wyatt. His first question is more of a query. What is it you want to talk about? Self-quarantine can create a lot of anxiety. It's important we can stay in touch with friends and go on walks with loved ones and explore creative sides. And he's doing a script that might be the most ambitious claymation. And Leslie breaks in and says, what my husband is trying to say is that you try to check in with your best friend, Anne, who is smart and beautiful like a desert fox. And Perd says that sounds scary. Oh, she's volunteering as a nurse. Please donate your time, your money, your expertise in any way. You heard it here first. And the that you heard is the things that these people just said. Dr. Jeremy Jam, DDS. That's a dentist. How is Dr. Jeremy Jam doing? He's doing great. Gave himself a quarantine haircut. Home dental delivery now. That's what I need. He drops off at the house a bunch of needles and drills, and he'll get on the computer and he'll tell you what to do. Is it safe? That's up to you. Now you can jam yourself. Jam orthodontic. I need that. Oh, it's my least favorite guy. John Raffio. He's saturated with cash. Jeff Franklin says Hector Bird didn't ask his permission. What permission? He's advertising his personal phone number, 9301 Raffio. Also, he's been banned from Cameo. He's been banned from Cameo for doing his videos naked. I wish Nicole DeBoer would have that problem. They brought another guest. A very popular children's performer, Johnny Karate. He's going to speak to the children. He got out of his shed. You're at home, you miss school. That's strange. You actually miss school. Your parents are home. Your parents can't teach you jack because they're so dumb. Oh, this isn't indoctrination at all. You must stay strong. Be nice to your parents. Wash your hands. I'm a 38. I'm a 38-year-old man. I never washed my hands literally once in my entire life. And Leslie asks, did you never wash your hands before? No, the virus cannot be karate chopped. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. It might not be a year or 100 years. It might not be 1,000 years. It might never happen. He says, dude, but it will eventually. Johnny Karate is signing out. He pulled something, cut it. We can still see him. Oh, right in this. Oh, you know, look at some funny photos of doggies. No, that's a commercial. That's not funny. That's not funny pictures of doggies. I'm disappointed. Number one, Bird of Prey, you said earlier that the padding was for my safety in the Krogan Hospital. Well, it is for your safety. It makes it harder for, other viruses to get through. Actor says, Jeff Franklin, Parks and Rec Reunion 2020, live reaction discussion. Yes. Jeff Franklin says, no. Thomas is Bird of Prey. This is the worst DS9 episode ever. I understand that, Thomas. It's a little different than our usual DS9s. Jeff Franklin says at least it's better than Discovery. That is absolutely true. And I still don't know what you mean. I didn't ask your permission. Fortean Barber says dog poo fight in Parks and Rec was best thing ever. And Orville Nation says Fortean Barber is my barber. I don't know, Orville Nation. Did you see his video he put out today? It's a little scary. In fact, I think it was the most terrifying thing I've seen in a month. I don't know if I would ever go to Fortean Barber. Jeff Franklin, Bird of Prey, I thought DDS was a Dewey Decimal System. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? Jeff Franklin says Mike Richards, Bird of Prey, is being disobedient. Life with Matthew says Qapla, Bird of Prey, and all Qapla, Life with Matthew. Daniel's Hot Topic says, hello, what's a bird? We're just watching a little Parks and Rec. Daniel's Hot Topics. Number one, Sci-Fi says, stop torturing me. Number one, you are our most precious patient. Orville Nation says, I love Futurama Bird in a Jar. Oh, thank you. Acid Designs did that for me. Unfortunately, he doesn't come around much anymore. But he is available on Twitter. But last person who checked, he said he wasn't able to do any more designs as of that time. I don't know if it's changed. Dan's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. Did you see Anti-Tracker response video to the Popcast? I agree with the Popcast. I did see the Anti-Tracker response video, and I agree with Anti-Tracker. The Popcast, they didn't know what the hell they were talking about, Daniel. But whatever. You're welcome. You're welcome to agree with the podcast. Ensign Ricky says, hello world. Sup, Ensign Ricky. Orville Nation says the number one, how are you doing? Let us know, number one. Fortean says Orville Nation, ha ha ha, but that is how I am with all my clients. Mwah ha ha ha. Wow. So I guess this is going to be the last few minutes when they come back from commercial. We're only a few minutes away. It doesn't feel like it's been a half hour. Oh, Birdo Prey 5 donated $1 earlier. Hello, world. It's me, Birdo Prey 5. It's all true. I hate you all. I'm holding Abigail #1 sci-fi in my prison. They will rot in there. Blah, blah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, crap. I pooped myself again. And Leslie just messaged Ron Swanson again. He's dealing with a little bit of an incident. They took a hike through the woods from atop a nearby crest. And a particularly nasty little forest vermin had broken into... Tammy 2 broke into the... Tammy 2 was camping outside, waiting for just the right moment to strike. Her intention was to join them in their marital bed and wrap a piano wire around his throat. Uh-oh, not his throat. Oh. He subdued her rather easily, and Diane tied her to the chair. They're sterilizing the place with bleach. They're going to put a note around her neck and leave her at the fireplace. She can only call one person at a time. It's torture. She loves you. She'll talk to you tomorrow. Just call the next person. Who are you supposed to call this time? I don't care. I have an idea and I need your help. One hour later, she calls Ben. He's been reading over his screenplay and it's nonsense. He doesn't even remember writing some of this. He needs to pay more attention to his mental and emotional health. He's getting another call. She's getting another call. Oh, it's everybody at the same time. It finally happened. Leslie, you said you need something to lift your spirits. So, Andrew, take it away. Andy's. Oh, little Sebastian. I met little Sebastian t-shirt. Little Sebastian. This is a long chunk. Shut up, Ben. Learn to fly. Bye bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the satisfaction. Bye, little Sebastian. Oh, they're all singing. You're 5,000 candles in the wind. Aw. I got a little soot in my eye. I don't know. So Jeff Franklin says, turn off Verge TV. Mama Pray, turn off Verge O'Day. Jeff Franklin says, I'm fired. Anti-Trekker's on. I know Anti-Trekker's on. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Miss you. Miss you in the saddest fashion. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. You're 5,000 candles in the wind. Maybe someday we'll saddle up again. You always miss my horse's friend. Rob Lowe is trying not to laugh. Spread your wings and fly. Yes, they're clapping. Somebody needs to stop her before somebody says it's the best month of her life. And it's just Ron and Amy and Leslie. It was easy. He just called all their friends, said they needed a little help. Now go take Tammy to the fire station. He just covered her in deer fat and left her for the wolves. Don't worry, she chewed through the ropes and went running off into the night. He's actually a little worried for the wolves. And Ron says, Leslie, don't spend all your time looking after other people. Look after yourself once in a while. Oh, and Gary he's stuck in a baby filter. And it's over. And Amy Pollner says, if you can, donate to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org/Parks and Rec, or any other charity. And if you need to talk to somebody, check the National Association of Mental Illness at nami.org. And another, everybody saying goodbye. And there it is. The episode is over. 5 years since we've seen them, and we get a follow-up. I'm glad that Tammy 2, was there. And she ate through the wires, and she's headed off into the night. He's afraid for the wolves. That was some good stuff. I'll grant you, it wasn't the best movie episode ever. But listen, times are hard. There's not a lot of good stuff out there right now. And hey, it was better than nothing. It was a lot better than nothing, and nothing else I was going to be watching at this time on a Thursday night. So good for them. I'm happy. Mission accomplished. Leslie Knope. Mission accomplished. Daniel's Hot Topics is Bird of Prey. I just think the podcast made good points. Now I get it that New York is not the best storytelling. New Track is not the best storytelling in the world, but most of the haters out there just hate it because it's dark, gritty track. No, Daniel, I don't think you do get it. I don't hate Discovery because it's dark and gritty. I hate Discovery because it sucks. Because Michael Burnham is a terrible character, and that the stories just don't make sense. And the most obvious one to point out is and there's so many, but just the most obvious is the 7 points of light at the beginning of season 2. Right? There's 7 red bursts. They started the season that there were 7 red bursts spread across half the galaxy. But then they didn't know where the red bursts were. But how did they know that there were 7? And how did they know where they were at the beginning of the season? But the next episode in, they didn't know where the burst was, and they had to wait for the burst to happen. It made no sense. It literally made absolutely zero sense. And the more sense you tried to make of it, the worse it got. And then we had the DNA, that it couldn't possibly be anybody's DNA but Michael Burnham's mother. It only could be Michael Burnham's mother. Oh no, it could only be Michael Burnham's DNA. Absolutely. A fact. 100%. Doctor is 100% certain. The next episode, we learned it's her mother. Doctor says, oh, yeah, daughter to mother DNA is very similar. Bullshit. Daughter to mother DNA is the same as father to daughter. It's 50%. Okay. Now, granted, if he was testing the DNA of the mitochondria, then it's very similar. But why would you test mitochondrial DNA? That even today, we wouldn't just test mitochondrial DNA to determine who somebody was. And certainly in the future, they would know the difference. And if he would have said, well, it's either Michael Burnham or, a maternal ancestor. But he didn't. He said it was 100% Michael Burnham. Next episode, it's her mother. Close enough. Bullshit. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Time crystals do not belong in Star Trek. The Klingons, those just aren't Klingons. Okay? Every single thing they do is like the antithesis of good Star Trek. And yes, if it had taken place in the future, then that would solve a number of problems, but it would be far from solving all the problems. Truthfully, I didn't have any problem with the darkness. The darkness was the least of the issues. It was that the stories made no sense. If you want to do dark Trek, do dark Trek. I'm okay with that. I watched Deep Space Nine. I don't think you can get darker than Deep Space Nine. They didn't. They just flailed around like a fish dying on the shore because it can't get back into the water. I feel bad. I almost feel bad for them. But that's my opinion, Daniel. You are welcome to have your opinion, and you will never be told that you are wrong, just that I disagree. So I applaud that you have a different opinion. Orville Nations is #1 sci-fi. Big hug. Yes. We are all sending our hugs to #1 sci-fi. And Jeff Franklin, you can't fire me. Jeff Franklin says takes Bird's broadcasting license away from him. Wow. Orville Nation says STD sucks donkeys. Wow. Okay. Farewell from Columbus, Ohio. Farewell, Mike Richards. Yes, I know. We're going to head over to Anti-Trekker. I know. Head over, guys. If you haven't already, head over to the Anti-Trekker. He is streaming. Jeff Franklin says Bird of Prey. Pull the plug on this feed. And you know what? For you, Jeff Franklin, I will. Qapla, guys. Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bird out. That is the wrong goddamn button. Again. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.